Today we have a scientific story on the chemistry of dreaming. This story comes from a local chemist by the name of Thomas Cantor. Handing it off to you, Hannah.
Thanks, Lance. Have you ever wondered what happens in your head when you start to dream? Dreaming is a bizarre phenomenon that many people around the world can't quite grasp. Here we are at Star Labs where Mr. Kantner intends to spread a little light on the phenomenon of dreaming. Mr. Kantner, what do you do at this lab?
At the lab, my scientists and I study certain sections of the brain. Recently, we've become very curious with dreaming, how it works, and what causes us to have the dreams that we do.
So what are dreams?
Dreams are emotions, sensations that happen during the sleeping process.
And how do they work?
Well, there are 5 stages: the transitional phase, the non-REM stage, deep sleep, and the REM stage. You may have caught that I only mentioned 4 stages. That is because stages 3 and 4 are very similar deep sleep stages.
So what happens during these stages?
Well, stage 1 is the transitional phase. During this stage occurs when a person is in and out of consciousness. You may be partially awake while your mind wanders into light sleep. Stage 2 is the non-REM stage. REM stands for rapid eye movement. Stage 2 is when your heart rate and body temperature begin to lower. Occasional bursts of waves, called sleep spindles, may happen. Stages 3 and 4 are both deep sleep stages. These are the hardest stages to wake someone up from because there is little to no muscle movement there. These stages are grouped together because they are both periods of slow wave sleep. Growth hormones are released that aid in both growth and appetite control. Stage 5 is the REM stage. This stage is the only stage with rapid eye movement. In this stage, the brain bursts with activity. Adults spend 20% of all sleep in this stage, while infants spend 50% of all sleep in this stage.
So what part of your brain is used during dreaming?
Well, it is most likely the right side of your brain, because the right side of your brain is known for being more creative. Here is the left side of your brain, and then here is the right side of your brain. Now, as you can see, the right side of your brain is more creative. There are different chemicals being released in your brain. Serotonin is one of the most important chemicals for the sleep cycle. It will regulate mood, social behavior, appetite control, and many other things. Serotonin is synthesized by the pineal gland to make melatonin. The pineal gland is located right here. It is a pea-sized mass in your brain, and it is located near the middle of your brain. The pineal gland helps make melatonin, and then melatonin helps regulate the sleep cycle. Melatonin is a chemical that builds up throughout the day and is slowly released at night, and that is why we are not always tired.
Okay, and are there any other chemicals that are released in the brain while you dream?
Yes, dopamine. Dopamine is central to REM physiology, dream recall, and dream content.
So why do dreams occur?
Well, no one knows exactly why dreams occur, but some theories are that dreams are wish fulfillments, meaning that no matter how bad the dream is, it can be looked at as getting something you want or desire. Another theory is that dreams are garbage collection, and this is for getting the information overload that happens throughout the day. Another theory is that dreams are threat simulation, meaning that dreams happen to simulate threatening events. There are other theories as well.
And now, what are daydreams?
Daydreams are when you become inattentive to other things and you are in a state of being absent-minded. You aren't necessarily asleep, but you may be in stage 1 of the 5 stages of dreaming.
So do these relate back to the kind of dreams that we have at night when we're sleeping?
No, they do not, but that is a common misconception.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time today, Mr. Kantner. We really look forward to hearing more of your research. Back to you, Lance.
Today, we looked at a story by Mr. Cantor on the chemistry of dreaming. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Chemistry Channel.